This is the beauty of these challenges when things get challenging. Good morning. It is 6 in the morning on a Sunday on the 30th of a cold November, and we are going to be attempting to do 2 summits in one day in the Lake District. Now, the Lake District is somewhere that I don't think I've ever been before. I don't think I've ever been as a kid. Not that I remember anyway, and all I know is how beautiful it is through all the content creators, pictures that I've seen on Instagram, videos, TV shows. It is a very stunning place, and it's something that I just need to get my eyes on. We're going to start off with a venture towards Helvellyn, which is about 950 metres above sea levels. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Our second summit is going to be towards Latrig. I want to say I'm pronouncing that right now. I've timed everything so that we can stay in as much daylight as we can. For the second summit, on the way back down, it's going to be a safer route if it does get dark. Got enough layers on me, I've got my correct footwear on me this time. I am literally right on schedule for all of my timings to be correct. So yeah, we're going to try and reach 2 summits, try and get as many beautiful views as we can. Let's see how the day goes. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to set off really early. It's a lot of driving. I'm just going to randomly butt in during this video. Do apologise, but in the current editing process of this video, looking back at the footage, I didn't really stress enough as to how much of a challenge this was in regards to timing, because I'm going to the Lake District and back to Worcester, 4-hour drive there, 4-hour drive back, trying to get as much daylight as I possibly could in November. It was icy, you're yet to see that, but I just want to say how much of a challenge this was, and the 2 summits that I climbed was ridiculous. But just point out there, please enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you. Oh yeah, please subscribe whilst I've got you here now. Thank you. I hope you can enjoy it all with me at the same time. Let's try and tackle the Lake District. 2 summits, 1 day, off we go. I'm just outside of an area called Charnock. I'm at the services. And I've had another coffee, so that's 3 doses of caffeine now. I've had a coffee at the petrol station this morning, I've had my Monster, which is empty, and I've just had another Starbucks. So yeah, I'm trying to get myself through this long drive, but I know for a fact it's going to be worth it, and it's a very lovely day. It was raining on the way on the motorway and I was a bit concerned, but I knew the forecast was going to be sunshine anyway, but it's been really unpredictable lately. We are not too far away now. I've got about 1 hour and 20. I did just have to waste about 40 minutes to charge my phone up, so hopefully I haven't lost too much time. But my planning is based off the fact that I should have enough time to be able to be up and about in the daylight before the sun sets. I've got loads to do today, so we'll have to see what happens. But we're not too far away now. I'm going to continue my drive, and then we should be in the Lake District very, very soon. Off we go. I have arrived, and probably not been much clips between the start of the video and now, purely because a lot of driving, and I've just been shouting the whole way here, screaming, oh my god, look at that, because this place is stunning. If you live in the Lake District, you are absolutely blessed, because I've never seen anything like it before, especially this time of year. Everything is covered in snow at the minute. Like, I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to be going up and around there soon, and I'm very excited. It's absolutely outrageous. So yeah, I'm very excited. I've managed to squeeze into a little parking spot. I am on a bit of a verge, so hopefully I don't get stuck here later on, but it shouldn't be the case. But yeah, I'm going to go pay for my parking and get started. Summit 1, off we go.
Can never bring me down.
So, according to my planning, I am now an hour behind schedule. Fingers crossed we make both summits. I don't mind being at the top as it's sunsetting, but I just don't want to be risky coming down because it's going to get to -2 at some point, and I don't want to slip and fall. But every time I look to my left, woo, outrageous. Probably one of the nicest places I've been so far whilst doing all of this stuff. I just can't believe the absolute beauty of the day that I've come to do this, because it's so nice. Like, I don't know whether it's the influence of being where I am and the scenery around me, but it's definitely going to be up there as one of the nicest ones I've ever done so far. And I will admit now at this point, though it only said 2 miles, it's quite a scramble. I'm having to turn left and right different parts to just plan my steps because it's very icy and very steep. However, every now and then I get to look at that behind me, so it's very nice. Very nice indeed. On the way to the top. So I just overheard a conversation that as you get to the top, the wind's quite cold and it cuts right through you, so wrap up. And I've been told that I should have worn a beanie. But yeah, I think we're nearly there. Admittedly, I have stopped quite a bit to record some content, so I might have lost a bit of time. I'm still going to try and get that second summit. It's only half the distance of this one that I'm doing, or half the height, shall I say. We'll have to see. But we're getting there, guys. I'm so looking forward to this view. It's going to be good. Also, for some hilarious context of my content, that is my tripod, a water bottle, and a match of the day book to keep my phone dry at the bottom. I'm not even kidding. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I still need to get a tripod. Everyone keeps telling me to get one, but I don't know. I feel like I want to carry on for as long as I can without one, just because it's funny. The fact that I'm using a match of the day book, better than nothing. Do you know what I mean? Jesus, man. Fuck it out. So, I can actually speak now, the wind's calmed down a bit. So, this is my current view. And I've just had one of the nicest encounters. So, I asked a couple of lads if I could have a picture by the trig point, and they did it obviously, and then I gave them a picture with their phone. It's like the nicest camera. Couldn't even figure out how to use it. He taught me how to use it so that I could take a picture of him. Luckily, I managed to get one for him. And then he said, do you want to take one of you? And I was like, okay, how am I going to get it? And he said, I'll email them to you. I said, mate, crack on then. And yeah, I just did like about 30 different pictures up there, and I've got some of the best pictures on his camera. I've given him my email, so fingers crossed I can get that. The sun is beaming through. It is stunning. Just like we're ready. quick little debrief before we get into the car and onto the next. I am currently half an hour behind. I should have set off nearly an hour ago. But planning obviously was accounted for stopping, taking a look around, recording, doing this. But yeah, that was one of the hardest descents I've ever done. Like genuinely, that was very difficult. Like you can see how red my face is. It was so slippy on the way down. Like it was tricky getting up, but I didn't think it'd be that bad getting down. Literally holding onto rocks, practically lying down. Nearly fell over like a handful of times. And then I ended up walking with a group of people anyway, just to stick together, just in case one of us falls down. I'm pretty much at the bottom now. The car park's behind me. However, I did just see two men walk past me in a pair of Vans saying, how long is it going to take to get up there? And I said, in those shoes, probably not going to get up there. I was honest with him. I said, look, I'd rather you were safe, didn't take any risks, because it's getting colder now, and at the top it's starting to freeze. So I just told them, it's your risk. I've given you my advice. Yeah, I'm going to miss his views when I'm driving home, and it's going to be a long drive home. Off we go, guys. See, this is the beauty of these challenges when things get challenging, because the postcode that I had for my car park doesn't even exist. I think I've found where I want to be. I don't think it's Latrig. I think it's called something else. But either way, there's a nearby summit, so we're going to do it anyway. Still counts. Still 2 summits one day, and I think just in time for the sunset as well. Let's go. We are in business. I knew I was going the right way. We're going to carry on all the way. I've never seen anything quite like it, the Lake District. Got a full 360 view of this part of the Lake District, and it is absolutely stunning. What an end to this very adventurous and tiring day. There's a couple sat on a bench just there, and they've got the best view in the house, honestly. I've done what I've needed to do today. Seen some absolutely breathtaking views, like even just on the drive. But yeah, it's just been so nice taking it all in. This is probably bigger than anything I've ever done so far, doing all of this. I definitely want to make like a mini holiday of it and come back here. One day, obviously not enough, coming all the way from the Midlands to here. It's been worth it. It's been a nice end to this big challenge that I've done today. I'm so tired, but you know what, I don't even care. It's going to be a long drive home, genuinely. From where my car's parked, it's going to be about 4 hours, so it is what it is. I'm even missing the Arsenal to do this, so I don't really, that's big for me. Breathtaking, absolutely stunning. And I think I'm going to end it there. I'm going to enjoy this sunset on my own. Take it all in just for me. Don't want it to be through a screen the whole time. Head on back and then chill. But thank you for watching if you made it this far. Loads more to come. Yeah, I really appreciate all the words that people said to me about my stuff, my content, my Instagram. Give that a follow. More people will be featured on this channel at some point, I hope. Gonna get some mates down, do some big hikes. At some point I want to do some camping, visit different countries. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this all in for me, end it here, and thank you very much, guys. Toodle pip.